Hey, y'all. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. Just trying to pull you up. Maybe. There we go. It's cold here. Even my laptop's like, no, leave me alone. Not enough memory to open this page. The heck? The heck? What does that mean? My laptop full of caca? It can't be. It can't be. Let's try her again. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Hello. Well, I am going to go ahead and get started. As always, technical issues. But I am going to be making a sunflower on the large board. Good morning. Using this amazing senna. So you can get these sennas from Nadia's Crafty Corner. I did already post her link this morning, so you can go check it out there. I'm using this awesome black and yellow and just regular yellow. We are going to do the Rita petal, but in a little different way. So we're going to do that, and then I went with the more of the muted green instead of the bright traditional green I usually use, because this is more of a muted senna and I don't want anything flashy or anything like that. So I am gonna bring you down and just hope Facebook loads at some point, but we'll see. Nope. So let me bring you down. It's just crazy. The heck? Trying to okay. I give up. I will go back through and read comments. So, I've loaded every whole set on the large board. For this one, I am using on row 2, the 16 of the yellow and black. And then 8 of the yellow, 8 of the yellow and black, and then back to the 8 of the yellow. Okay, and we're going to put some leaves on the outside. So I am going to go ahead and start with the leaves, because I know it is hard for y'all to see how I really do the leaves, because I usually do those last. But I cut these at 11 inches. And I usually do 2 petals per zip tie. So 11 inches makes it a little bit bigger and a little bit easier to see. So all I'm going to do is literally scrunch from one end to the other. Just like that. Flip left over right. That way both of our serged edges are on the top. And I am just gonna use our elastics to close those up. Same thing here. Left over right. That elastic went flying somewhere. Okay. And then we will actually put, now we could actually, hold on. Let's do it this way. I'm going to put this one inside this one. And band all of that together. Okay, so those are going to be our leaf sets. So I'm going to do 2 more of those. Okay, now these are cut at 11 inches and I did 6 of them because I am doing 2 leaf sets per zip tie. Hello, everybody coming in. I cannot see your comments, but I am just gonna keep on going. Oh, we're gonna put this one over this one. Now you can just do 1 petal if you want. Totally up to you. Y'all know I can be a little extra. I can't stand not being able to see comments, y'all. Okay. Leaf set number 2. Yeah, I like my leaves like nice and full, and that's why I always make them at least an inch bigger so that you can really see them and they don't get lost in the wreath. All right, last one. All right, so let's go ahead and add those, or I'm at least gonna add, I'll just add them, all 3 of them. That way y'all can really see how I'm doing it. So I'm just gonna go from the side of my board, just like that. And I'm gonna find the middle of both of these petals. And now the elastics might fly off, but it's okay because it will be banded in this zip tie. Just like that. And then we can come back and adjust our petals however we want. Okay? This is poly burlap. Now you can use regular decomesh, but because our senna is more muted, I didn't want to go with any metallics or anything bright. So that's why I chose the poly burlap. There we go. See this, and this is why I do my leaves last, because it has more of a chance to get snagged. Okay, and let's just put one here. And y'all, I just put them wherever. I have no rhyme or reason where I put my leaves. I'm gonna keep working, but I'm still gonna try to keep bringing y'all up. Because if y'all have questions, I may not see them. And even though I did wood burn this, it is still fraying. But that's okay. You can just clip the frays. Don't ever pull them, just clip them. Just like that. All right, so there is our base. Now, we're gonna start the petals. Now these petals I'm doing a little bit differently. I like the Rita petal, and I know a lot of y'all have trouble trying to do them. So we're gonna do it another way. And I seen somebody do this, but for the life of me, I cannot remember who did them. So if you did it, I'm so sorry for not giving you kudos, but y'all, I don't remember, okay? So, wood burned 10 by 10. Oh, I thought it was doing something. So wood burn 10 by 10, curl side up. We're gonna bring, now this part's important to keep your serged edges on top. Keep your serged edge, upper left, bottom right, bring bottom to top. Okay, try to line up these tips. These tips are what you're gonna see on this petal, okay? And then we're going to flip it one more time, just past that tip. And then we're going to bring this one up and kind of angle it. Trying to get these two as close as we can. And then we're going to scrunch this. And clip it. So there is our Rita petal. Okay. I'm going to do it one more time. And then I have a few more that we'll do because I know this is a different petal. So let's do the black and yellow. I'm going to do it the same way. Okay, bring the bottom to the top, kind of line up these edges. Bring your bottom to the top again. Hello, everybody coming in. I apologize, I cannot see your comments. And then bring this end. Kind of see how I'm kind of angling it. Lining up these 2 points. Scrunch. And band. Okay, so let's put a few of these on the board. We'll do the whole outside row, and then I can make a couple more petals. Okay, so I'm doing the black and yellow, and I'm going to try to be very careful because I don't want to ruin my leaves. So see how our serged edge is always going to be on top? Yep, Rita petal, but a different twist. For those of y'all that don't like to wood burn or have a problem doing the Rita petal, here's you another way to do it. So I will be going to Penner's. I am leaving tomorrow in Atlanta, and I cannot wait to meet those of y'all that are going. Unfortunately, Lori can't go, but I will be teaching her class. So I'm actually really excited and actually kind of nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I mean, I've taught on stage before. But it's going to be an awesome time. So I can't wait to meet y'all. I do have some designers who are going to come in from the VIP group and go live on my page. So y'all will still have something to watch. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Yes, I did wood burn these. So hopefully, I remember the last time I went out of town and did this, there was a rumor going around that my business was going out of business. So that's not the case. I just have some guest designers coming in for y'all. So, but it's going to be fun. Y'all will love them. So see how making those leaves a little bit bigger allows you to see them a little bit more? That's why I do that. I'm looking forward to it, don't get me wrong, but I'm just a little nervous. I don't know why. I'm still trying to bring y'all up. I know they can be. That was the rumor. I went to TDR and it was the rumor that I was going out of business. And people were posting it all over Facebook. So I was like, oh my gosh, no. Yes, Lori is sick. She got randomly pulled over and got a random COVID test that ended up being positive. So, of course, she can't cross the border. So, she is having her shipping company drive all the supplies to Atlanta And then I'm going to teach her class. Oh, Marianne, I can't wait. I can't wait to meet y'all. Where do you get finger guards? You can get those actually from Dollar Tree. You talking like the pink things that save your hands from being burned? Yeah, you can get those from Dollar Tree. So I need 2 more. I'm trying to read y'all's comments that are like this big on my iPad. All right, last one on this row anyway. But I am, to make sure that my pattern is the same, I'm going to bring this one up over that one. And let's go ahead and clip these. This is a zip tie gun. If y'all have not seen it, that is amazing. So it tightens and cuts your zip ties all at once. Occasionally it does break them, just like that did. But because our petal is banded, all we have to do is put in another zip tie and we are good to go. That. Go ahead and close up your zip tie and load it again. Bring that petal. There we go. Now I'm lifting it instead of scooting it because I don't want to snag my leaves. So for y'all put your leaves on last. I only did it first so you could see how I was doing it. All right, now we're going to come in with the yellow. I'm going to show you the petal again. Oh my goodness. See if we can. All right, so 10 by 10. Serged edge, upper left, bottom right. Bring the bottom to the top because we want to keep that serged edge off the top. Okay, line up your corners. Bring the bottom to the top, just over that tip. And then bring your right over your left and kind of angle it. See how I'm angling it? Kind of line these points up. Scrunch your bottoms and clip them or put them right in your board, whichever you prefer. Okay, so another way to make the perfect tip for your Rita flower. Okay, bottom to the top. Right to left, angled. Now you can also clip those tips if you want. just like that. Okay, now you want them further apart, you can do them further. If you want them closer together, totally up to you. All right, so let's put in, I got y'all up. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me, where y'all be, where y'all be. Switch into my page so I can see your comments. Oh my God, I got you. Turn off the volume. All right, now we're back on track. I can see y'all. All right, so now we're going to put in the yellow. Now in this row, we're doing 8 yellows. Put these up here. And this is going to be amazing with that center, y'all. Look how gorgeous that's going to be. And you can get those from Nadia's Crafty Corner. And I did put her link earlier this morning on my page to where y'all could get those. Then what I do kind of, Marty, because you don't have to worry about cutting them in half or trying to get a perfect point. This pretty much does it very easily. So, but it's really up to you. See, and this is why I don't put on my leaves. But try it and see if it works better for you. You ordered the Senna this morning? Awesome. Now we do have a few other VIPers making these, so when they get theirs made, then I will share their links too. But Nadia is the only one that's done them so far, and they turned out amazing. So, hey. Last one on this row. Clip. Hey. No, Carol, you will not be able to watch me at Pinners because that is a paid event. I am going to try to go live like around the venues to all the other booths and that kind of stuff, but you will not be able to watch the class live. Yep, you could do a pinwheel for sure. All right, I'm going to show the petal 2 more times, and then we will finish it. I saved a few more than what I normally do because this is a different style petal. So I wanted to show the fold a few more times. So serged edge, upper left, bottom right. Bring your bottom to the top. kind of line up. These two tips are what's going to show. So if you want to clip those to ensure they stay in place, clip them. Bring the bottom to the top again. Okay, so this is what you have. Yay, Evie's getting hers today. Okay, and then we're going to take the right over the left, kind of slanted, kind of lining up these points. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And then scrunch. And then you can clip, band, or put it right on the board. Okay. One more time. Bottom to the top. Bottom to the top again. Right over left, slanted. Don't get your ring caught in the mesh like I just did. And then scrunch your bottoms together. Okay, all right, let's finish this flower up and get that amazing Santa on there. So we're going back to the yellow and black. Yay, Jakey's taking the class. Oh, I love you, girlfriend. I wish you were going. I needed my Lori kick. Kicking the booty. But we got your back, dear friend. Yay, Colleen. Like you need the class. You don't need the class, but I'm excited to see you. Thanks for the stars. The class at Penner's is what we're talking about. Okay, now we can, once we get these on there, we can kind of move these petals around if we need to make sure that they're kind of even all the way around. You always need classes, whatever. But this would look awesome in a patriotic wreath as well. Oh my gosh. Last one of the black and white. I'm surprised my leaves still look good, y'all. All right, let's get these clipped. Good morning. And y'all, it's going to be cold. Oh my gosh. I think the low one night is like 24, y'all. 24. What in the ever-loving world is going on? All right, now we're going back to just the yellow. Now I'm going to put the 4 main ones in, and then if I need to go in and fill in the sides, we will do that. I do have enough cut to do that. We can stay inside and have, right? Y'all know I ain't gonna be outside. Shoot. I was even looking at my turtlenecks this morning. Oh my God. An Arctic blast, yeah. Crazy. You'll bring the wine? I'm in, girl. Although I am more of a beer drinker. But y'all know what? DoorDash delivers alcohol. All right, so that's what we have so far. Let's see. All right, so when I put that senna in, you can still see the gaps. So we are going to do 4 more. But I'd already planned on that, so I do already have them folded and ready to go. Yeah, Mother Nature needs to take some pills. So let me turn it over and show you what I'm doing. So the 4 main holes are done. So what I'm going to do is go here to here, here to here, here to here, and here to here, and put 1 more petal in each of those. Now I am going to leave these open because a lot of times when you get those big ends that you're trying to get through, it's easier just to leave the zip tie open rather than struggling trying to get it into a closed zip tie. And I just float it around like a pizza pan. All right, but I am going to need to see. Okay, I can still get to my holes. All right, so we're going to put 4 more, just like that. My green petals are 11 inches. I always do my leaves 1 inch bigger than my petal. Am I going to Crafters Convention? I do not believe so. I'm going to Vivian in April. I've got a lot of stuff coming up, y'all. So I leave this weekend for Penners. Next week, I'm going gambling with my girlfriends. And then I think the week after that, I leave for Vivian. one more. And it won't let me as you're in the UK. I thought I had answered you. And I told you it was roughly $20 to $40 for shipping. Let me cut this fray. There we go. All right, so there's where we're at. Let's add this amazing senna. Find. Oh, shoot. Hold on. The zip tie broke. I was like, why do I have a petal flapping? Because my zip tie broke. You can't order directly from my website if you are not in the continental United States because shipping does not calculate right. So you have to order, you have to tell me exactly what you want and I will invoice you. All right, let's try this again. Oh, look, y'all. Let's use our needle. I showed y'all how to use this needle the other day. So we're going to take it right through. Y'all haven't eaten. Sorry, I'm shaky. Right through the eye. Kind of bend it down. Bring it up. Let that needle find your hole. Pull it through. Do the same thing on the other side. Look how easy that was. No more cussing for me. Let me see where the top of our board is. Why can't I find the top of the board? There it is. Okay. So right here is the top of my board. So let's... Okay, so there's what the back looks like. And then I will just twist this up. I'll trim it and then shove it right back in that board or in that hole. The two holes closest together are the hanging holes. So I'm just putting a zip tie right through there. And you can clip that. I'm not using my good scissors to do that, but clip that edge off. And there you go, y'all. Look how pretty that is. Okay, now I do need to kind of move some of them around, which is fine. To kind of fill in some gaps, but those are easily moved around. Just do it very gently so you don't fray your mesh. there you go. Look how fun that is. I might have to do a patriotic one like this, y'all. All right, so you can get those Sennas from Nadia's Crafty Corner. Her link is, I did post it this morning. And as other VIPers get theirs done, I will share their links as well. What else? So I've got a date with Miss Clairol right after this live, or Miss L'Oreal. Miss L'Oreal, I've got a date. I cannot go to Pinners with gray hair, y'all. So I got to get my date in. And then there'll be some amazing designers coming in over the next few days while I'm gone. I'm sure I will go live from Pinners as well when I can, to show you what that experience is like. But that's all I've got. So if y'all are going, I will see y'all there. I'm excited to meet each and every one of y'all. So drive carefully, fly safe, however you're getting there. And I'll see you in Atlanta, y'all. Bye.